Just like the older days when we used to have reviews for patch notes and things like this, we even had names like Alernican, Scorebrand and Setmix helping out back in the day. We're going to, despite my COVID state right now, take a look at the latest update. Nusha is a big winner. Nusha's changes are a nice buff for the character. Her traps will function better now as a tool and should be unreactable to near all, the results of which remain to be seen. I'm assuming that they will be so. She's still going to have issues that many players dislike about her. Many feel she's clunky to play with, and in comparison to other more updated assassins, you can see why this will be the case. Nusha's a winner here, but expected to see some more adjustments to her going forward, especially geared for scenarios outside 1v1 such as Dominion. Warden, another winner, and one that Havoc is particularly happy with. It's not the buff the Warden mains would have liked to address the character's issues in Dominion, but it could push the character over the edge in 1v1. His newly improved bash makes him even more difficult to deal with, and while the side heavy finishers will come in use in 4v4 with improved trajectory and sped up, it won't be the change or set of changes needed to push Warden far up the 4v4 ladder. Some slight buffs to the usability of Hitakiri Hyper Armor from neutral and some more generous timings will help the character's efficacy at mid to high level, but won't make a dent in top level effectiveness for the character. Hito's Zone has seen a trajectory change which won't alter much in terms of play power. To offset some of these buffs, the devs have reduced her opener heavy damage slightly to 22, down from 24. Armusha, not quite a winner, but something notable. A very slight buff to Armusha will result in his Blade Blockade, costing 5 less stamina in total, and the cost will be upfront on using the move at 10 stamina. This won't make any budge in Armusha's power level. Yorm, another not quite a winner, but something that was adjusted and improved. Yorm's Chain Zone can now be performed out of lock. I'm assuming the only benefit to this will be minion clearing while out of lock. Not much else to say here, to be honest. Now for the meaty bash testing grounds. Freeze has already summed up much of my own thoughts, so I would recommend checking out his video there on them. I'll repeat some of it here. Proponents to these bash adjustments are citing the effects it will have on empowering broken ganks further, as well as causing issues with some mix-ups due to their increased speed and bashes being particularly useful at interrupting. This is what I've seen against the changes so far in terms of counter arguments. I'm proposing that these are teething pains to a good change for the game. I made a similar argument prior to CCU when there were many who complained of spam, cheap play, faster moves, breaking mix-ups, mechanics, and just ruining any semblance of balance. Unfortunately, the developers cannot deliver desired and experimental changes with possible consequences already pre-addressed. This is simply the nature of development. If For Honor was a bicycle, we started out with a rickety old one that barely functioned in its own messed up way, and over time one part has been changed and replaced with another until we're no longer looking at the same bike. The frame is there, sure, but the wheels, spokes, tyres, gears and more have all changed over time. When a new part is added to our beloved and hated bike, we say it doesn't fit quite right and will cause problems. This was because it's going to change our experience, and it's true, it will cause problems, but the other new parts are still on the way or being worked on. We can keep the old bike we have, and the old rickety piece of trash, and generally less consequential changes can come in and won't upset the boat too much, or we can accept that sometimes the pieces are going to be an awkward fit whilst we make progress towards a better overall vision. Lastly, on this topic on which I'm clearly in favour, I've been pushing improved offense that doesn't just work on lower levels but also is effective at peak of gameplay as well. I believe this puts all players on better footing and with a better chance of playing at higher levels should they choose to do so and put that effort in. It should also be more entertaining for everyone. It's fine if they don't enjoy playing the game at top level, however they want to play is totally okay, but I believe that the potential for a player to scale themselves should be more open than it is right now. This isn't with the intention to remove the inherent advantage better reactions will have. They will stay no matter what, much like fighting games. It's to improve the efficacy of offense to bring it in line with fighting games. If a player feels like they are supremely safe standing in front of a character's offense, there's something wrong there, whether it's a lower, mid or top level play. These bash changes won't affect the vast majority of us. It only affects me in so much as I play against the occasional reaction talents. I'll be making reads on bashes like I do now, so little changes for me defensively, and I believe that's the same for almost all of us. The consequences of this direction for Honor are wide-ranging, but this isn't a new direction. It was decided on and implemented with the launch of CCU, and this is effectively a change looking to address one of the failings of the CCU, that the offense is still not scaling in efficacy and function into top-level play to a satisfying end. The fact that some top level players are airing grievance against any implementation of this is a good sign. It also shows us what potential issues it comes with. It's designed to reduce the current rewards for reaction time beneficiaries, and I'm not surprised that they're maybe reactionary to this one, ironically. And this will push them further into Reed's territory, and that can be a little scary in the beginning, much like CCU was for many. I hope you guys enjoyed this rant slash script slash whatever, and this review of the patch. I'm happy with the patch insofar as the content of it I'm pretty okay with. I would have liked to have seen a lot more, but I feel like I've been saying that for 7 years. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.